So I've actually been fitting shafts since 1981, and I can't help it if someone doesn't understand when I explain load unload profiles. But when you have been fitting top touring pros or working with their coaches, and you see the 5 distinct trace patterns in their driver between linear, lateral, fishhook, heel to toe, and Z-trace, and you know what I know about shafts, and you have as many people as friends that I do in the right places, and you begin to explain to the people at Acura and True Temper how each one of these load profiles is different, then they began to share with us experimental shafts that they thought would fit each one of these load unload profiles in the most effective manner. And then we began to test with them to see which was more important, be it the trace and or the overall load. And in fact, it was both. In some cases, you could take the load profile of a linear trace and tip it in such a manner or make it in such a manner by changing the shaft pattern at the bottom, at the tip, so that it actually adapted to them in a more appropriate manner. But the Z-trace shaft has a completely different load profile, and for somebody who's got a linear trace, it just won't feel right, and it won't give them the proper results. So it's accumulation of working with experienced people at True Temper and Acura and designing the proper load unload profile shaft patterns, and then experimenting with the proper forces to generate the proper output of the shaft for optimal golf performance. So, I mean, in an ideal world, if you load the shaft up with X amount of pressure, 100 pounds of pressure, for example, if it unloads 100 pounds of pressure at impact directly, and specifically unloads it precisely at impact, you basically have achieved your goal. It's really that simple. Thanks.